Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you with Community Q&A. What's our Community Q&A? Coming right up. So guys, if you want to jump in on the Community Q&A, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just find the community Skippy6 Gaming in your PSN communities and join. Anybody can join. It is free to enter and everybody does a lot of showcasing of different builds, questions, announcing servers, finding servers and people to play with. And yeah, we've been doing it here for some time. So here we go. We have 2,500 plus people, growing pretty fast. And I know that last episode I said, I think the name of the last episode was thumbnail shortage. And I kind of gave a few tips about how to do a thumbnail properly, how to get the hotbar out of there. So this week it looks like there is no exception to the rule because there are tons of wicked thumbnails in this episode for sure. So hopefully someone gets it. I think what we're gonna do here, the community Q&A is kind of a specialty video that I do with a little bit less of a base of people that are really into it, other than the people that are really kind of in the community. So for this one here, guys, let's just go for 177 likes. That is a pretty small number, probably the lowest number I've asked for in likes, I think, ever. But, you know, I just looked at the last community Q&A and it had 180 something. So I was like, yeah, let's go for it. And if you are one of the first 177 people to like this video, feel free to let me know which one you are in the comments below. And you could be as cool as Mark. Mark was a number 146. So he dared me and dare complete. Double dog dare. So let's get into this video. We're in the community. Let's check it out. Let's see what's here. Okay, let's keep going. So we got to give Big Daddy a shout out. You got to give Big Daddy a shout out. We know that draining a guardian farm is a pain in the butt. So it looks like our homie did it here. I think I really have to be honest that the real hard part about draining the guardian farm is not necessarily the draining part, but is deleting all the rest of those blocks like right down. I think that's kind of a little bit hard, but you know what? You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there. Okay, let's keep going because there's tons of wicked pictures, but they're far down, so I don't want to stop too many. Working Undertale slowly boss fight. Well, let's check it out. Love Brodrum. That looks pretty cool. It looks like a mini game kind of boss fight. I've seen something like this back. Oh man, those. Oh, I've seen. Who was the map maker? I forget, but there was a lot of boss fights I've seen. But that looks pretty cool. So we got Highlander City. Highlander is popping off with a pretty cool city. And notice Highlander removed the hotbar just like I asked for thumbnail action. I don't know if that one's gonna quite make it, but let's keep going because there is hella pictures in this one. We're gonna go a little faster. So this guy right here, let's give this guy a shout out. Love Bow Drum. So he sent me a friend request. Let's just go over here. I'm gonna jump in. So this is like a Death Star. It's a Star Wars ship. I know he sent me a friend request and I didn't get it just yet, but he's taking people on tours of this Death Star, I think, in the community. Yeah, there you go, there you go. And it's a very cool build. I did see that. I don't know about thumbnail hotbar still there. Plus, I got a little recommendation. You know, I always give good feedback, and honestly, I know it's hard to look at that over, but I've seen a few. I think back in the olden days, like a year and a half ago, I did a map review of a few different Star Wars maps, and I just got a recommendation for you. My recommendation is, you should try to, I know you don't want to build it over again, I know, but if this was in the end, it would look really Star Wars-y, and I think every time I see a Star Wars build, it generally is in the end. I know that you don't want to build that over again, but if you find, I think on Twitter, you got like those guys, a Stealthy Expert, and all those guys that do map modding and stuff. I bet you if you got a hold of him somehow, he could take that, assuming that that is on the main map of your world. I think someone smart like that could take that and copy it, send it back to PC, put it up into the end, and then transfer it back. I don't know, but you could maybe get it done. You might want to hit that guy up on Twitter. He's always talking about modding stuff, that guy. And yeah, so we got rich with iron. Everybody knows how to do that with some iron golem farms. So let's see, TNT wars, but you gotta know how to build a TNT cannon. Well, maybe I should go over there and give a little lesson in TNT cannoning. But good job, man. That's a fun little game. Fun little game. Let's keep going. We haven't even got to the good pictures yet. Sorry, Brazilo. I gotta go faster. We gotta get to the good stuff. I know there's a whole bunch of the Nyctophobia server up here. Way down there. But, okay, good job, Oringo. Let's give him these shoutouts. We know that killing the Wither is a pain in the bum. And, yeah, so good job doing it. I do it with Iron Golems, usually. And you should get rid of that other Wither skull out of your inventory, I think, before you fight the Wither, because you don't want to lose it. So right here, this is not, it is kind of normal. It can happen. I've seen it before. This temple is actually really in the village. So it's not normal, but it is done. And I've seen something very similar to this before, but this one is like literally on the same ground level and everything. So that's kind of cool. I think it's an awesome. People are going to be hitting up this comments and being like, hey, what seed is that? So let's go. Okay, so I wanted to address this ideal here. So this is Il Mango's mob farm. It's a new mob farm design that's been, well, not new, but newer than the usual ones. And I've looked at it, and I'll be totally, it looks really cool. Doesn't look too hard to make. That is a little bit of redstone on top there. A little bit more redstone than you generally see in a mob farm that I make. And I have to admit that it looks like there's redstone all at the bottom there too. So Il Mango is super awesome. He makes super cool mob farms. And I have to admit, I spent many hours in a grinder world trying to make one that will dump water from the middle to the outside. So congrats to him, because I was never able to do it properly. I kind of had a weird, like, a weird W-shaped pipe that kind of worked like it, but it would end up being a lot less redstone than this one. But I don't think that it's going to be as efficient. As far as I know, I keep seeing crazy numbers up here. We're gonna look for some more of these crazy numbers. Oh, let's keep going. There's a cool. Oh, this guy here says. This guy got griefed. Sorry, little buddy. You got griefed. Yeah, I know that sucks, but what can you do? I know that the guy that you said griefed you is up in the higher comments saying that he never griefed you. So you guys can enjoy that conversation. I'm not getting involved. Let's keep going. Cool, lots of tats, cool tree. Let's check out the tree house. And yeah, I like it. The vines would be a little unmanageable, I have to say. I also enjoy using vines in my build. However, I feel that, like, right now this looks cool until they all grow down to the ground, and then I think it kind of presents a problem. And usually you're going to end up having to try to stop them. So if I do vines, I usually do them against a wall, so I could toss a button up there and stop them from growing down, because this thing here, in like half an hour, when all the vines reach the ground, it will kind of be a little unique, but still good job, man. Good job for sure. And let's keep going. This is a good picture. I don't know, he might get thumbnail just because he tried to draw me, and I always have a soft spot in my heart for it. Yeah, I like it. It's a little bit too elongated, but I think that's part of the fun, actually. So I don't know, he might make thumbnail. I'm not sure. I can't promise anything, because usually I like to favor the people that try to draw me. Look at this T-Lab. That's a good one. I like that little building. Looking sharp. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now hopefully we could get to some of these Nyctophobia pictures. They're way down here. We got to get, okay, here, we'll go to this one too. This one here, tons of people were asking what the seed was for this seed. So the mountain kind of goes over the ravine. Looks super cool. A lot of people wanted it. If you want the seed for this, just go ahead and join the community. The person who posted that seed wrote the seed up here somewhere. Actually, here, I'm going to give you 2 seconds. You can just pause it. I'm not staying. There you go. The seed is, I'm not doing anything. Pause the video now if you want that seed. So let's get out of here. Let's go to these pictures. We're trying to get this done. So another thing is, Arnhurt here. If you're watching this, I know that a ton of people were saying, how did you do this 6-part picture? So that said, your stuff looks cool. How did you do that? Is that like, did you do that on PC and transfer it? Like, is this a program that I'm not aware of, or I don't know? Go ahead and leave it in the comments, homie. A lot of people want to know. Let's keep going. We're gonna get some Nyctophobia pictures. Where are they? There's like 10 or 20 in a row or something. Yeah, the double boats. Oh yes, double boats is a thing. So 2 Fortune 3 books. Wow, lucky. Fortune 3 is one of the hardest ones. And mending. Ideal. Be popping off. Must have a villager farm going. Oh, we got another Titanic. Hold on, I gotta check this out because we already seen. Oh, sniper. This is different. Wow. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't know. Scout Sniper is the guy who did the first Titanic. Finishing the map, big props to you, guy. Honestly, I know how hard that is. In my first survival world, I tried to do it, and it turned into be a real pain in the butt. Oh my goodness, the whole thing. Good job. Pretty good. And he got the good thumbnail pick, but I think I might be leading. Okay, so let's go. Sorry, everybody, I'm going by right now. We're over 10 minutes. I like this guy's courthouse. I got to do it, too. Oh, my goodness. Maybe there'll only be a couple pictures. He's got some heads in the courthouse. Looks cool. I think it looks sharp. Nice little city courthouse. Perfecto. And he did a good job taking the hotbar out and making the picture, too, so... let's keep going. Okay, let's just go. I'm just skipping. That's it. I don't even care. I'm skipping down and we're going to whatever the cool pictures were. Good job, Destroy Creeper. He made that door a little smaller. I saw in one of the messages. Oh, see, Battle Sausage. There's his thumbnail entry. He made the doghouse, the redstone doghouse. Let's do it. Good job, man. I think it's a cool little doghouse. He just made it out of white. Honestly, I don't get it. I was like, you know, trying to think of some tutorials to make, and I realized that so many dog houses is like the super awesome, hypest, get the most views videos. Like if you look up tons of people with dog, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a doghouse, and it got like no love. I don't understand why. It's a doghouse, pink sheep. Okay, here we go. I think there we go. We got some pictures of the Nyctophobia here. There we go. We got it. So, I think he's just in reply. Look at that crazy boat. Okay, you know what? I don't want to put too many up, so let's just pick. First of all, this is... I'm almost certain... Again, don't quote me. This is a quad witch farm. I'm almost certain. You see those little platforms? Those 4 platforms are witch huts. This is a quad witch hut seed. I'm pretty sure we have several different types of farms. Oh my god, look at that. Pretty crazy. And you know the efficiency's good on that stuff. So we got a cool little house. Let's check this house out. Wow, looks good, looks good. I like it. And that's all survival stuff, guys. Look at this ship. I thought this ship was super awesome. I might give him the thumbnail for this. Yeah, you're gonna get the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure that when he posted this picture, he was trying to get the thumbnail by putting it, because I see the rocket in the back. I'll just lower it down and put community Q&A at the top. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to give it. We'll crap when I'll get the thumbnail, but I'm not gonna be able to showcase too much more of this. We're going still. Okay, looking sharp, looking sharp. And last but not least, some other sort of epic farm. Yeah, here we go. This is, let's see, again, my guess. I can only imagine. I think it might be decorative, but I can think there might be some sort of mob farm built in. I don't know. That's just too insane. They're doing some stuff in the nether, man. See how many pictures? I'm like, I gotta get down there. I don't even want to. Okay, so there, we're going through them. So we're gonna do 2 more pictures. We're gonna end this guy off. Let's do it. Let's do it. Looking sharp. What are the cobwebs for? That's the question. Maybe it's to get across somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll find out soon. And last but not least, let's go ahead and put this house up, because I would say that if this one here was in the day and no hotbar, I would make this the thumbnail. But instead, the ship is going to get it. And yeah, so I think this is going to bring us to an end of what's going on here. I'm just going to go back on this picture because this is pretty cool for sure. If you want to try to join this server, just go ahead and jump in the Skippy 6 Gaming community. I know that they have a Facebook group that joins or whatever. So yeah, go ahead, jump on in there. I'm sure you can find somebody that'll direct you where you have to go, but this looks like a pretty cool server for sure. So don't forget to smash that like, guys. Don't forget as well to subscribe for my daily Minecraft uploads, Let's Plays, community Q&As, tutorials, and news updates. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.